Alrighty, welcome to the start of a new game, My Time at Portia. Unlike Battletech, which I was playing mostly blind, this is a game that I played reasonably extensively during its early access phase, and then I stopped while they were finalising the main quest storyline, and when I went back about a year later, I was sort of unable to remember most of the base mechanics, and I felt like I'll come back to it and start it again someday and play it all the way through, and that day is today, basically. I'm going to introduce mechanics in this game as they first come up, but then I won't feature them in videos after that. I'll tend to focus the videos on main quest line stuff or important subquests and cutscenes when they happen. So just so you know ahead of time, basically, that's the way it's going to work. Apart from that, what can I tell you about My Time at Portia? It's a cheerful post-apocalyptic crafting, questing, RPG type game. There's some fairly grindy elements to the gameplay, but as I said, I'll skip most of those for the videos. Anyway, I'm going to kick off a new game. Wait for the game. Hopefully it's working. It should be. I never had any problems with it before. There we go. Okay. So I can customize my character.
I think I'll go talk with the
research center first.
And you can
They might think of something.
And you can also turn off player voice and I'm a big favour of giving...
This house is so worn.
I think I'll go talk with the research center first. They might think of something.
I'm a big fan of allowing a diverse cast of voice actors to get a go, so I'm going to pick to play a female toon in this one. I'm going to call her Omp, and I'm going to have a look at what hair I can give her. I won't spend a lot of time customising, but certainly hair and hair colour I probably want to do. Oh, quite like that. Yep, I can. Yep, so yeah, quite like that one, I think. Nice and simple. And hair colour. Yep. And I'm all done. I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing this. Choose my birthday. Okay. Yeah, that day. Come on, the day of memories in the ghost hunt. Martial arts tournament days. Sure. That day. That may impact the party. Okay, no. The day before then. Heart not represents confession of love. When you give it special moments, you want to ask them out. Let's just shop. The romance minigame, unless it's significantly changed from early access, is definitely not something I'm going to be featuring a lot in play, because it was really quite grindy as you were going. So... I do not remember the load screens taking this long. Maybe it's because I've got streaming software running as well. It's having an impact. I'll shut up now.
We're coming up on Portia.
Whoa, that looks beautiful.
What are you gonna do there? Ruin diving?
Something like that.
We get someone like you once in a while. Always seeking that adventure. Good to be young. Well, good luck to you.
Thanks. Presley. How do you do?
Ah, good to see you again. Hope you had a pleasant journey from Barnarock, right? That's quite far.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm here to show you to your workshop, so if you would please follow me, it's pretty close.
I wonder what it's like. I didn't get to know my pa too well.
No one's been working there since your pa left Portia so many years ago. He was a good friend.
Yeah.
So it's pretty typical mechanics. So it's WASD to move. I'm not sure why this.
And here we are, your workshop. This place sure has seen some wear and tear. What do you think?
Looks homely.
Now then, here's a letter from your father. He asked me to present it to you when you've seen this house.
When you read this letter, I'll be on the other side of the world. Sorry about that. I'm sorry I'm not the father you wanted me to be. This is all so sudden, so I don't have much time to tell you or figure out how to take care of you. Then I thought about this workshop. It might not look like much now, but it will brace you from the wind and cover you from the rain. I've left my workshop handbook to how I create things in my workshop. The rest is up to you. Do your best and live a wonderful life. You'll always be my pride and joy. Pa. Day 1, month 1, year 1.
Here's the workshop handbook of your pa's. Take your time. Come to the Portia Commerce Guild tomorrow. It's located around Peach Plaza. Can't miss it. As much as I'd like to give you a builder license right away, you need to prove your worth through a couple of tests.
Got it. Tomorrow.
Anyway, I'll leave you be. Get some rest.
Bye, Presley. Thanks for your help.
So the game auto-saves with each day, and also for some specific story moments.
Oh, my head hurts. I didn't sleep well at all from all the breeze coming through the cracks last night.
And yeah, your house is in bad repair, as you can see. So we have a mission to go to the Commerce Guild. You see, you can fix the gap, fix the... There's a home panel, yes. Yep. Which tells you stuff about your home. You can go outside, obviously, and there are various parts. Fix this gap, fix this gap. There's various things around the house, obviously, that you can repair. But we are going to do our first mission. Okay, so as I was saying before I was interrupted, it's the usual WASD to move around, E to activate stuff, J for spacebar for jump. On the Portia Times. This is the Portia Times, it's sponsored by the city government and the local Commerce Guild branch to give you the latest news for free. There are monthly publications published on the first day of each month. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to visit our office on Main Street, Portia Times. So I've got from Pa and unread. And that's it. Okay, cool. And there's a chest here. Tests are just some free resources that you get. So I got some worn gloves. You see people walking past. I for inventory. So you can see that I've got my glove equipped in my, and then you can wear things and build out your inventory over time. So I've got one quest. There's a little map in the corner. I think M also brings up the larger map. So glowing things are collectible resources, so before we go anywhere we can gather some stuff. Now you will see when you do things, you've got stamina, which limits the amount of stuff you can do each day. And once it's out, you can't basically undertake any more crafty type activities.
How are you settling in?
I'll say well.
Good, good.
So we're in the middle.
Let me introduce you to the Commerce Guild. We're the organization that orchestrates trade across the entire Free Cities region. This is the Portia branch. We're pretty busy throughout the year. Now then, let me give you your builder test. This is pretty easy. Make an axe and pickaxe and bring them to me. You need to have wood and stones to make these. You can gather them on your own or buy them from the Total Tools in Central Square. After you have the raw materials, you'll need to craft the items on a work table. I saw your pa's old one in your yard, so check and see if that still works.
Right, well, you know, we've been given a mission. Let's do that. It's a good opportunity to explore all of the rocks. You did say we're going to need some rocks. So you see the SP in the corner there, 112 at the moment. I just gathered becomes 110. So that limits the amount of stuff you can do each day. But I've been told I'm going to need some wood and stone, so I've been picking those things up. So stamina's got nothing to do with how much activity you've actually done. Like, you know, health is the HP one instead. Right, so what did he tell us? Simple axe and pickaxe. So different types of recipes are at the top. So a simple axe requires 5 wood and 8 stone, and a pickaxe requires 8 wood and 5 stone. So what we've immediately established is we do not have enough resources of either type yet to actually make anything. But if we can find more rocks and the like... Oh, here's a person. We can meet Emily. Why don't we?
Hey
Hello.
there! I'm Emily, your next door neighbor. It's so nice to have new people move into our town. You should drop by my ranch sometime.
And you can chat, gift, spar, play rock, paper, scissors, all these. So
Sonia made me plant some cucumbers and tomatoes as the basis for some facial cream. I'm actually looking forward to the result.
And these things can increase, you know, basically every time you talk to them, you can increase their opinion of you. And eventually grind out a relationship if that's what you want. As I said, I won't be doing that certainly not on screen much, because it would get quite tiresome. Right, so I should have enough for one or the other now. Simple axe, I've got enough for, and the simple axe will give me the wood that I need. So I'm going to craft a simple axe. Confirm. I get experience, I get a simple axe, I lose some resources. And Minecraft style I can now change over to... Oh, I don't know, you'll see, you know, you can pick up other things. Snake berries, whatever these are. And you can also put your axe to use, chopping down trees. And it will auto-collect everything from what you chop down, which is good. You see I'm quickly running out of bits and pieces, but... that should be heaps. And all those things will... they refresh, so you don't have to worry about them kind of not refreshing. So we can craft that, confirm. So now I also have a pickaxe. At some point I'll probably want to get like a practice sword or a better weapon than what I have. I need to bring my pickaxe down. So a lot of these other things are obviously ingredients for other recipes in the future, and they also have their own. So snakeberry you can use to restore hit points, herbs same. Caterpillars can be used for fish bait, plant fibres are a crafting object, and then we've got some other stuff, so I'll move these down, Okay, so now that I have a pickaxe, it's time to find some rocks. And you can see I'm picking up more resources and have in fact have leveled up. How about that? But I've now made the two things. You can store resources. I think this is where you get free resources as you get more better at this. In a sprint, you'll see this obviously absorbs temporary stamina, which is a different thing. And time does go by, so if I don't get back to the Commerce Guild in time, they will be closed. It's only just after noon now. Go and find Presley. And you can see he's got the 3 dots over his head.
Ah!
So he's-
Excellent quality! Nicely done. You can keep them. I just wanted to see what you can do. Now for the second test. You are to build a stone furnace. This one's a bit tougher. You'll need to use the assembly station in your yard to complete this task. If I remember correctly, your pa kept a very detailed account of the things he made. You might want to flip through his workshop handbook and see if you can find a diagram for the stone furnace. Once you have a diagram, just use it on the assembly station in your yard to start construction.
Right. So people do move around town and do things at set schedules and differences. You see there were people having a conference in town here. We can, you know, looks like it may have... Church of Light wants everyone to live in harmony with nature, so they're talking to them. Here's Oaks, so we'll say hello.
Hi-yo. You must be the person the mayor was talking about. I'm kind of simple, but I hope we can be friends. I saw Alice out in the fields today. She looks after flowers well, and I think they try to look after her in return.
Sure, Oaks. Sounds reasonable to me. So we'll break a rocks while we're going past. Because we know we need to get a stone furnace, and then we'll go see over here what we need to do. So we go to the workshop handbook. So, you know, welcome to the first page. I'm going to write down everything. So you go up to the assembly station, open this handbook and select diagram. Once the framework appears, you can start placing the different part. To install the part, you need to have it in your hands, walk up to the framework and press the left mouse button. So we need to select this one. Hit the build button. With the relevant part equipped, aim at the silhouette and click your button. Parts can be stored or recovered using the other button. When all the items are in place, press the E or the E button to pick it up. So you can see we need wood and a stone stool. Do we have enough wood? We do not. And what do we need for a stone stool? We do have enough for a stone stool. So we will craft that. Go to 6. So we've got the stone stool. You can see we come up here and it says place stone stool and bang! And then we're going to want our axe. We'll come down here. There we go. Didn't quite have it selected before. And that should probably be enough wood. Oh, I need to have it selected in my toolbar. So it's a little finicky in that sense. But there you go. And then E to pick it up. And then we can run back to see Presley again. Presley has the world's most awesome moustache, doesn't he? That is great. So as you can see, this is genuinely post-apocalyptic, or even potentially, I guess, post-apocalyptic. In that, I love when you're sort of wandering around with these things like this. It's like, hey Presley, guess what? Look what I've got.
Great job. You pass. This is your builder license. Congratulations! Now you just need to take this license over to the mayor's office and get your workshop registered, after which you can start taking regular commissions. Come back and talk with me after you
register. Sorry, I was a bit quick there. I've been trying not to skip dialogue. So fortunately, the mayor's office is where? Right next door, I think. Yep, Portia government. Oh, no sign of the mayor. Ah, there he is.
Welcome, welcome! You must be the new builder. I'm Gale, the mayor of this town. It is truly wonderful to see young people getting involved in the telesis of our society.
I'm here to register my workshop.
Very well. What is the name?
Actually. Monstrosity.
Nice name. There, your registration is complete.
Thank you.
Also, we're going to have a fireside town meeting once in a while. They'll be announced through the mail. Try to make them if you can. You don't want me being the only one there. I will cover town and world events at large, the usual, you know.
So that's important. You do actually go and try and see those when you can.
You're now a bona fide workshop owner. Your pa would have been so proud. Let me explain some of the processes for our trade. Here at the Portia office, we post workshop commissions every day on the board, over there. Based on the speed and quality of the results, we make a ranking of the workshops every week listed on the wall behind me.
There are other workshops in Portia?
Oh yes, adding yours, there will be 5 workshops in our jurisdiction. Besides the ranking list, you also have a workshop rating, which is listed on your license. The higher your rating, the higher quality the commissions you can get. But don't worry, if you have your father's work ethic, you'll be #1 in no time. Once you're done with your orders, you can pick up the commission fee from Antoine if it's from the guild or the respective person who commissioned you. Builders make most of their money from doing commissions through the Commerce Guild. But some just build items and sell directly to the market. That's fairly lucrative as well.
So you can make quite good money just selling to traders.
Anyway, since this is your first commission, I've kept one just for you.
Playing favorites, are we?
Higgins, you already took one today.
There are never too many commissions. Good day.
That's Runt. He's the owner of the current #1 workshop. Brilliant businessman, but I don't like the way he does things. Well, I'm sorry. That was our last one today.
Hey, Prez! I've got a job for you.
Or not. What is it, Arlo?
We're looking to build a bridge to Amber Island.
So the mayor finally put up the money? Well, young builder here is up for the challenge.
Yeah, he figured that place could be a real tourist attraction. What with the haunted cave and all.
Check your pa's workshop handbook to see if he has a bridge diagram in there. I remember he built a bunch. If it's there, use it at your assembly station. After you're done with the bridge pieces, you need to go to the designated spot and assemble the bridge. Also, and this is important, for a project as big as a bridge, you'll probably need to dive into the abandoned ruins to gather materials. We have one such ruin in Portia. It's located at the bottom of the temple tower.
Hello! The Civil Corps serves the local federation. The Flying Pigs is an exploration community organised by the Commons.
Okay. So they give you bits of information and the like. You can also go and meet Antoine, obviously.
Hi there. I know who you are. I'm Antoine. We'll probably be seeing each other a lot. Dr. Shu, my idol. Every time I think of him, my heart flutters.
So, let's go find out what our bridge needs. Let's also go chop down a bunch of wood, because we're going to need to patch some holes in our house as soon as we can to have a better night's sleep. Now, different trees require different qualities of axe. So a simple axe like this can deal with smaller items. But it can't cut down necessarily bigger trees. So, we've got wooden bridge bits. Put the body to head together and you get a really nice bridge. So we need hardwood, copper bars, bronze bars, and so we'll start with the bridge head. Yep. It's going to need copper pipes. So it's going to need 3 copper pipes and 5 hardwood planks. Right. So we have ordinary wood, which is not going to do us much good because it's not hardwood. And we have marble, and we have copper ore, and we have a builder's license. So we have a stone furnace, which we should probably put down somewhere because we're going to need that. Oh, that's punching. I didn't want to do that. So you can craft, you can make things here. So if you've got copper ore like I do, you can put fuel in with wood and turn copper ore into copper bars, and then copper bars can be worked into other things later. So we're probably actually going to need to change what we're building to retrieve that, because we're going to need copper bars, which we need to smelt with a furnace, and then we're going to need to process them in a grinder, and we're going to need to smelt bronze with a furnace and then cut it with a cutter. So we're going to need a grinder and a cutter. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is a grinder and a cutter. So for a cutter, we need the grinder, which makes it very, very easy to pick what to do first. Okay, and let's double check what we need. Old parts, which we're going to get from the ruins. Copper bars, which we can get from just mining, and grinding stones. Right. Well, it's getting late-ish, so we will start that on the next day of things. Right now I'm going to chop down some more trees with my remaining stamina. I don't have a lot left. That'll do us. We're going to go and see about dealing with some holes in our house, because we have a few. Use 3 wood, yes. Yes. That looks like a bigger gap. Ooh, 20 wood. Do I have 20 wood? I do. I've got 4 wood left. Ah, don't have 10 wood. Okay, still, we've got a good start. You see, you can move stuff around your house. There's one gap left, I think, which is not bad. We've got 6 stamina left. We could try and find a bit more wood. In the time we have left. Well, you look like you'll be choppable in 3, so let's get you. It's probably not enough wood, but 8 wood. Not quite enough. Okay, and we need to build 2 bridge heads, 1 bridge body in order to do this. We've got no stamina left, so we will head to bed. And the game will save. So that is our first introduction to the game.
This house is so worn. I need to fix it or I won't be getting a good night's sleep.
Yeah, we've done most of it. As far as I know, there's just 1 more. Fix fast gap. I'm not detecting any other fixes needed. Just an exit, so... that will do for this video. Keep it to sort of half an hour. Next time we will go into the ruins. I'll show you that mechanic, and what you do in there. It involves jetpacks and all kinds of weird doodads, and then from there you can see the effect of the bad night's sleep is that you start with less than your full stamina. You start with basically 10% less stamina. So the sooner you can get your house fixed, the better. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. So yes, the progress again will only be saved by sleeping, which is why I'm basically quitting out immediately after sleeping. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.